coming off the knee, just where you are physically. And is this as good as you felt at this stage of the off season in a while, or just kind of where are you right now? I guess.
I feel good. I'll say I'm healthy. After last year, it took me maybe a month or two to get the feeling 100%. But I say at this point, obviously, I'm feeling good. And I'm ready to go.
So you're 100%. 22 miles an hour.
It might be 180. I think you guys have been out there in that wind tunnel. It might be a little 180.
That was McCarthy's words. So he said he's running 22 miles an hour. So,
yeah.
But you feel fast and strong again.
Yep.
As you get older here, have you altered how you train at this stage of the all season? Is there much different in your routine now than when you came into the league?
Yeah, I mean, I think you got to alter, you got to evolve, as a pro. And I think more so now my training kind of focuses on, what I need to get better at, what my deficiencies are, where I need to get stronger.
Where are your deficiencies?
I don't know if I want to give you my playbook.
What you're focusing on in this offseason in your training? As you evolve your game.
I would say the main thing I'm focused on this year in my training is make sure my knees 100%, and yeah.
What's your favorite part as the veterans and the rookies mesh together for the first time in the field?
My favorite part is just how nervous those young guys are, and kind of some of the awkward exchanges you get with them, and yeah. But it's been fun, and I think we got a good rookie class. They got some great personalities, and we've been having some fun.
What do you think was a misconception about you last year, with a lot of people not realizing you were dealing with some injuries?
What do you mean?
Like, in other words, a lot of people were talking about your game, and I don't think a lot of people realized you were playing through your injuries.
Yeah.
Can you speak to that a little bit?
I mean, I was hurt last year, but it's football. So after week one, no one's gonna be 100%, and that's part of the game. So I think that's it.
Jack
Did you learn anything?
That he thinks when you're healthy, you're the best back in the league. Do you agree with that?
Yep.
What do you want to show this year so that everyone else agrees with that?
I just want to go out there and play at a high level, and that's to make a deep playoff run.
What did you learn about yourself going through that last year?
Shoot. I don't know. I think I knew I was tough. I think I knew I could play through injuries. So.
What you showed it, because I don't know if you ever had to play that tough and through that type of injury before.
No,
it's one thing to feel that way. It's one thing to show it.
Yeah, it was definitely tough. But it's my job.
Well, was it one of your more frustrating seasons just because you knew the injury was going to compromise you all year and you couldn't get back to the place you wanted to be? So was it the most prolonged, frustrating season, I guess, for you in that regard?
I'd say, if anything, it was the most frustrating, just because we had a great year and then we didn't do what we needed to do once we got a playoff. So that was the frustrating part.
On that note, Dax talked last week about how talent doesn't mean anything if you don't fulfill it. What do y'all need to do to fulfill the talent this year that you have?
We just got to be more consistent. I think that some parts of last year we played really good football, and other parts we played not so good football. So we got to find a way to eliminate those peaks and valleys.
What does toughness mean to you?
Toughness to me means regardless of circumstance, regardless of what you're going up against, going out there and giving your all.
How much did you watch Marion Barber Graham? How much have you watched his film, and what do you think about when you think about how he played?
Marion Barber, you think about, this excitement, the passion he played with, how hard he ran. He was a fan favorite here in Cowboys Stadium. You saw it could be a 3-yard run. You can see highlights getting up, hyped up. And, I just want to offer my condolences to, his family and his loved ones, and just ask that we all, gather around them and support them through this hard time.
Did you have any relationship with him?
I've met him a couple times.
What was it like? What was your interactions? How was he as a person?
Just kind of like that, just high energy, great dude, yeah.
What do you see for CD becoming the number one receiver on this team?
I think CD's gonna have a great year. I think think there's a reason they gave him that 8-8. I think he's lived up to it now, and I think that he's going to take a big step this year.
When a guy like Smith comes in, how do you go about making sure y'all are on the same page? I know it's partly about the line, but how do you make sure you and the line are on the same page when someone's in the lineup?
I mean, just practice. Like these times right now, OTAs kind of getting the ball rolling a little bit, introducing them to the system, introducing them to the different concepts, and just building on that.
How important is that offensive line for you as a back in order to be successful?
It's super important. I say the O-line is the heart and beat of this team, and as they go, we go, and I got great faith in those guys. I love their love for the game, their work ethic, and I think it's gonna be a big year for all of us.
How much does it help that you've got a healthy Dak back and that you guys are actually able to be in this building? A lot of the players talked about it feels normal finally. The coaching staff not doing all the virtual stuff. I mean, does it feel different heading into the season?
It feels so different, and for us who've been here for a while, it feels normal. But for those young guys, it feels abnormal. So it's just important that we bring them along with us because they're not used to this, and we got to take advantage of this time that we're allowed to get this year and make the most of it.
Were there times last year where if it just would have been about you and not the team, that you wouldn't have gone out there because of your health, but you went out because you have an obligation to the team and you felt you needed to be out there?
I don't know. I don't know if I can say that, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna be out
I mean,
there for
your
them.
obligation to your team. I mean,
Yeah.
You take a lot of pride in going out there and working through things.
It's kind of just hard for me to picture it just being about me. You know what I mean? It's a team sport, so it's kind of hard for me to be like, hey, so if it was just me, because it's never just me out there, it's all of us.
How hard is it though for you to take a meet? In other words, if the staff is like, hey man, we want you to take this week off, rest the knee, do you just have that drive and that need to be in the game, and that's where some of that toughness came from last year?
I'd say if someone came to me and said that, I think we should take the week off, I mean, I gotta trust them. I mean, that's why they're the coaches and I'm the player. So.
Does that come with getting older and some wisdom with the game? And,
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Why did you go with the helmet change?
Slider.
Okay.
It has the same like safety ratings or whatever. So it's a lighter helmet. So I'm gonna try it out.
Is this the first time that you went to something different since you've been with the Cowboys, or has there been some times where you've adjusted season to season?
I changed my shoulder pads one year. I think it was the same helmet, but they did more position fit, maybe like 3 years ago. So I mean, this is probably like the biggest change that I've had though.
Why is it a big change?
It's just a new helmet. Other than that, yeah, it's just a new helmet.
Does it really
Like, it looked
affect
like
your
Tom-
game or things along those? I mean, I've never played, so I don't know.
I don't think it really affects it that much. I mean, it's lighter, so.
Yeah. Did somebody come to you, or was it something that you were looking? It looked like Tony's got the same or similar style too, or did somebody come to you and say, "Hey, try this out. It's a lighter version"? Or?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a newer helmet. You know what I mean? They come out with the new Ford F-150. You're gonna stay in the old when I get the new one.
We all know the reality of contracts in this league and what the conversation could be like in a year. How big is this year for you in that regard? Do you look at it that way at all?
I mean, I control what I can control. I focus on what's in the near future. Not really worried about what's going to be going on after next season unless we're going on tour for winning the Super Bowl. So that's all.
But do you think you have anything to prove?
I think every year we got something to prove.
But you personally, though, I'm just.
Yeah.